Born in tiny Rimouski, Quebec, Patrick Cote joined the Canadian Army when he turned 18.
I went to Bosnia for 6 months in 2001. We went there to help the country, to rebuild the country. I saw a couple hard things when I was in Bosnia. I was already strong mentally, but for sure I'm stronger because I was in the Army.
It was in the Army that Patrick learned how to box. When he completed his service time, he decided to pursue a career in mixed martial arts.
I didn't want to just live my life like everybody else. I wanted to do something special. I won my first 5 fights in the TKO. I became the Canadian light heavyweight champion.
In October of 2004, Patrick was invited to fight on the undercard of the Tito Ortiz-Guy Metzger matchup. But 4 days before the fight, Metzger got injured, and Patrick stepped up to take on the former light heavyweight champ.
I was in the main event against the guy who were in my screensaver on my computer.
He was 185, he moved up to 205 to take on Tito.
I went there, just swing for the fence, that's it.
Tito looking for a little control. Tito stumbled, caught a right.
I did a good job. I received maybe 200 elbows in my face, but at the end I was still on my feet and I lose by a decision. Yeah, I changed my screensaver after this fight, you know. I put the picture when I dropped him, so that was nice.
The UFC was impressed enough to invite Patrick back to UFC 52. But Patrick was submitted by Joe Dirksen.
Joe Dirksen wins by rear naked choke.
4 months later, he lost a split decision to Chris Lieben.
Oh, he caught him with the left there, and backpedaling is Patrick Cote.
He was undefeated in Canada and winless in the US.
The level of the fighter is it's a big difference.
Patrick's manager, certain that his fighter could still compete in the UFC, arranged a spot for him on Season 4 of The Ultimate Fighter, The Comeback. Patrick advanced to the middleweight finals, but was quickly submitted by Travis Lutter.
It is all over! Travis Lutter is the Ultimate Fighter! Very disappointing performance for Patrick Cote.
It was a really, really hard loss for me, you know. I came back home, you know, I was really, really disappointed. I was really down. You know, I bought a PS2 and 40 bottles of beer, and for 4 days I was in my house and just playing PlayStation.
In February of 2007, the UFC gave Patrick one final shot to prove that he belonged.
The Scott Smith fight, I had my back against the wall with the UFC. And it was a really, really important fight for me.
The winner by unanimous decision, Patrick Cote.
It was just a relief, you know. I was like, oh, finally. He needed that win.
Impressive knockouts of the dangerous Kendall Grove and Drew McFedries earned Patrick a shot at Ricardo Almeida.
I'm very lucky to have the second chance to prove myself again and maybe to have a title fight after that. I'm in a good streak right now, and my focus is to continue to win and to have the belt around my waist.
Up ahead, after 4 years away, the